Respiration is the process by which organic molecules such as fuel are broken down in stages to release energy, and that energy is used to synthesize ATP. The carbohydrate is the main fuel. Of course, we find that glucose is the main fuel, and many cells use glucose as a respiratory substrate, but some of them break fatty acids and glycerol and also amino acid. So this respiration process takes place in stages: glycolysis, there is ring reaction, Krebs cycle, and also oxidative phosphorylation. We're going to look at them one by one. We start with glycolysis. So it's also the glycolytic pathway. So this one, it involves the splitting or lysis of a glucose molecule which has, of course, 6 carbon atoms into 2 molecules, each with 3 carbon, that is pyruvate. Energy from ATP here is needed in the first step, but that energy is released later in the later steps of the process. So there is a net gain of 2 ATP molecules per glucose in this glycolysis. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. And the first stage involves phosphorylation, where glucose is phosphorylated using ATP. So 2 ATP molecules are used for each molecule of glucose to make the first glucose molecule. So phosphate, first of all, is glucose is first of all converted into phosphate, then into fructose, then fructose is converted into fructose phosphate, which then is broken down to produce 2 molecules of triose phosphate. The hydrogen is removed from the triose phosphate and transferred to carrier molecules, that is NAD, and then 2 molecules of reduced NAD are produced for each molecule of glucose. Hydrogen carried can be easily transferred to other molecules and used in oxidative phosphorylation, and the pyruvate is the end product of the glycolysis process. The potential energy is still the same. So look at this. This is the process of glycolysis, which glucose is a hexose sugar. It has 6 carbon. With use of ATP, glucose is converted into phosphate, and then a phosphate is added to glucose, to fructose, being fructose 6-phosphate. Then it is converted into fructose bisphosphate. 2 molecules of triose phosphate, that is 3C. So 2 ATP are used, and you can see 2 NAD are reduced into 2 NAD, and then 2 molecules of pyruvate are released. So in short, this process just involves conversion of glucose or breakdown of glucose into pyruvate, 2 molecules of pyruvate.